Good morning. Today I'm going to be doing a charity shop haul that I did. Now this isn't all from one charity shop. The thing is, I will buy bits as you go. Sometimes you get great bargains, sometimes there's absolutely nothing about. I must admit I am finding that the charity shop prices are hiking up a little bit and some of them are hitting eBay prices, which, okay, I don't mind, it's going to charity. But I'm a little bit sort of skeptical because there are people going in there that cannot afford those prices. That is the whole point of it. It's sort of earning money for charity, plus it's giving people a chance to have things that perhaps they couldn't own without buying it from a charity shop. So I think that some of the charity shops are, well, maybe a little bit mean. I give people a chance. Like I say, I don't mind paying out, the money goes to charity anyway, but I am still picky because I've picked up dolls and I've gone, well, actually I could get a better one on eBay. So I am quite picky what I'm buying now, apart from the fact, like a lot of you guys who collect dolls and that at the moment are saying they're controlling their collection, they are cutting things down, they're being selective on their purchases, which is like this year's goal. Which, yeah, definitely, that is mine as well. As you can see, I'm starting to tidy everything up. It's getting there. I have separate walls now for different dolls. When I eventually get it all done, I'll give you a little room tour so you can see what I'm actually up to. But it's starting to look a lot better, a lot brighter, a lot cleaner. And yeah, I have eliminated quite a few. But charity shops, bargains. So just a little sneak. You really can't see what they are, but they're really cute pots and pans. I have a little carrot. I have lots of things. I'm not going to show you them all at this point. A couple of dollies. So I'm going to show you them in a second, top down, so we can have a proper look. But as I say, I didn't get these all in one haul. In fact, I'd say these are probably over, I think a couple of them were before Christmas. So I'm probably looking at about a 6-week collection. Maybe one thing here, one thing there. Just lots of little bits, bit by bit. Because like I said, there's not always the bargains in there, and it depends whether the shops are local or where I've gone, things like that. So again, we'll have a little look. I'm quite pleased with this particular haul. There's a couple of things in here I'm quite excited about, things I can make things for and things like that. So we'll have a proper look top down, see what you think. Please put comments below, see whether you've got the same bargain, see if you have the same issues. I know I refer to it as a charity shop over here in the UK, but I know there's lots of different names for various sort of places in different countries. So it'd be nice to hear what sort of shops you go to, whether they are for charity based or whether they're just like a car boot, we would call it again here. But you know, people have garage sales, yard sales, all these different terms. And I know some of you have got some amazing deals. I would love to go to some of these that are not over here, but we're sort of a little bit limited, I think, in the UK where things like that are concerned. Car boots are okay. It's not very often you get great deals though, I'm afraid, with those. But yes, I'd love to see what some of you do. Absolutely amazing. So please join me, pop some comments in below, see what you think, give me some advice. I think I know what most of these actually are this time, but there's a couple of things I'm not so sure about, so I would love to hear from you. So I will see you in a moment, top down, so we can have a proper look at our goodies. See you in a moment. Well, definitely quite the haul. We need to sort of try and sort this out and I'll go through it bit by bit, but I just piled it all on the table just for you to get an idea of what I've got. So I'm going to move a couple of bits and pieces. I'm going to move those big girls out of the way. We're going to look at some of the little bits and pieces that I picked up. Now, you might think this is a bit random. These are actually hair extensions. They're really cheap ones, but they were £1 each. And I thought, well, because they've got clips, even if you're not using them for rerouting for the doll, you could sort of crop some of it. They'd be great for the bigger dolls like the Blythe's heads, things like that. Or the smart dolls, I thought I could clip these in. Or then if you cut there, you've then got this bit you could use for rerouting. I'm not 100% sure what the quality is yet. I haven't opened them. But they were there, they were £1, and I thought, well, it's worth a go. Even if it's just for a bit of fun cosplay for the doll, as I say, just clip in a couple of sections and do it that way. I know you can buy these clips as well, so you could still get more clips and make more little hair extensions. So as I said, they were £1, so I thought, well, worth a go. Let's see how that happens. So that was my first little purchase there. Now, these two, I'll put these two together because I got these two in the same shop. Now, again, these, I don't know the price, though. The price is still on it. Look, it was £1. Now I'm like, I don't really know why I need this carriage, but I've got those little Ari dolls and they're always a bit of fun to do some sort of silly photo shoots with. So I thought of making maybe a princess dress for one of them, and a little sort of Prince Charming. I know I might actually have a pony that I could put with it, so I would have to add the extra bits on, but I just thought it was quite cute and I thought it'd be a little bit of fun. And then I got this gorgeous chair. Now this is a Monster High chair. You can see obviously we've got our little skull there. And again, for displaying the dolls, as you've noticed, I'm tidying up a little bit. So, you know, one of my dolls on a shelf could sit on that. And again, for £1, I thought that was quite the bargain. I just love the colours and everything. And it's quite a sturdy little chair. So that was another little £1 thing. Now, they were both from the same shop. So again, quite pleased about those. So I'm going through these a bit quickly because some of them you don't really need to look that much. But they are quite cute anyway. Just a bit extra. I'm putting everything behind me on the bit that is supposedly tidy. But now because I keep putting things behind me, it's not going to be tidy any second. When I'm doing the videos, everything's everywhere. I mean, I can't even explain what this desk looks like at the moment. I'm definitely not going to show you. Now, another little bag of goodies I got. Now, I like small dolls, as some of you may know. And I got this bag of these girls. Now, the price isn't on. I'm sure I only paid £2 for these, if I remember rightly. Now, these three we have are our little Disney fairies. Obviously, we have Tinkerbell and her friends here. We have part of Tink's outfit, so Tink could actually get dressed. The other two didn't come with any outfits, which has got some trousers, but that's about it. But they're quite nice little dolls. They're quite clean and sort of, I don't know, oh, look, you do get a little bit of a bend. So they are quite cute and they fit for my 12th scale. Just look at that face. She's got a beautiful face there. So I thought they would be quite cute. Now, this fourth little doll did come in the package. Now, I know this is a much cheaper doll. It could even be a pound shop one. You know, the outfit's not very good quality and things like that. But it might be a little bit of fun. It's one that my granddaughter will sort of play about with because she's always after my Cindy's, my mini Cindy's and things. And she's not bad, but, you know, they are vintage, they are old, and they can break easily. So I sort of say, well, you know, not at the minute. So there's a little sort of, I shouldn't say that. There's a lot more than a little amount of toys here for them, as you can imagine. But yeah, that would probably just pop in the toy box so she can sort of play with that because she's got a doll's house downstairs as well. So they were quite cute. And for £2, I thought it was worth it just for these my little Tinkerbells. Tinkerbell is one of my favourite Disney characters, so I thought they were rather cute, so I'm really pleased with those. Again, £2 for those. Now, this one was a bargain. This was a 50p bargain, and I'm not quite sure what it's designed to be. I don't think it's necessarily meant for dolls. They're just little wooden items. There was nothing attached to it. It was just literally might be some sort of, I don't know, touristy piece, or I've absolutely no idea. If any of you have ever seen anything like this, you know, give me a shout. But they're a mixture of sizes. I'd say most of it fits towards sort of Cindy Barbie sort of size, but a couple of them, like things like this little bucket and that, would be more for my 12th scale. So there's a mixture there that I can use for various things. And because it's just plain wood, you can either decorate it up or just leave it as it is, or give it a little bit of a polish, something like that. Quite like the goblet there, that's quite cute. But again, too big for these guys. Might just about do Cindy size or Barbie size, that sort of, or your Blythes, anything for those sort of sizes. So that was a 50p one. I didn't even know how much this was. It was hung up and I saw it and I thought, oh well, you know, worth a go. So I said to her, how much? 50p. I went, I will have it. So again, that was a great bargain there. Now this one, there's nothing really that I would normally collect. It's a little bear. He did cost me £1.50. He's from the hospice shop. And there was just something about his little face. He was sat on the side and I just looked. And I used to collect bears a few years ago. I've still got some of them, but I don't really collect them anymore. But his little face, just look at that little face. How could you say no? Now, when we got home, because I didn't know what he was, my husband started reading and he says, oh, look, it says John West on it. So we had a look and he's the John West salmon bear. Now, whether he was done with a promotion or something like that, you know, you collect so many tokens, or you got him with a special edition pot of salmon, which is a bit weird, but I don't know, it might be like that. But I just loved him. As I say, I've not really got many bears in here, but I will be popping him, I think, probably with my smart dolls, because they're like a nice cuddly bear though. So absolutely love this little guy. Sometimes things just catch your eye, don't they? It's not something you're planning on buying, but most of you are like me, you doll collectors, toy collectors, and you know what it's like. You see something and you're not going to buy it, you are cutting down, honest, like I mentioned earlier, and then something happens. So that was that little sort of cheapy collection there. Now, I wanted to put the big girls to one side because I wanted to show them separate. And there's something I wanted to try on one of them. This is another cheap one I picked up. I got this little dress. This was 50p. Now, it just says Big Jigs Doll Fashions. Absolutely no idea what that is. I need to do a little bit of research. So a little bit of Velcro. I thought it was just a cute little dress, and I'm hoping it's going to fit one of these big girls that I've got. That's why I picked that one up. As that was 50p one. It's nicely made, nicely stitched and everything. So I thought it's going to fit somebody. You just got to fit somebody. So I did pick that one up. So I'll move these tinies to one side and put them in the pile that I'm supposed to be tidying up. But never mind. And then we come to the big girls that I picked up. These were a little bit more expensive. Cover yourself up, missus. We have Mulan. Now, from what, I don't know. I know she's Disney. This coat screamed Barbie to me. I'm sure my daughter had a Barbie coat like this. I think it was some sort of collection or something. It's clearly not really designed for Mulan, but it came with it. Now, the doll was actually £5. I wasn't sure at first. I ummed and ahed quite a bit. I mean, her hair's not in bad condition. Maybe a little trim, maybe just a little wash. Now, I don't even know how we get in this. So it is a press stud. Well, that bit's a press stud, press stud, press stud, and stitched. I don't know whether it was originally like that. So I am going to slide it off. So we need to have a look at her, don't we? So. And as you can see, this is something I didn't realise till I got home. She's clearly one of these that sings or plays a tune or something. Now, I don't think she does do it. I haven't tried it. There's a little switch on the side here. I might regret this. Does she do anything? I'd like to think the batteries have been taken out because batteries can damage. No, I don't think she's doing anything. I know my granddaughter had an Elsa that drove us absolutely up the wall. Because that was singing to us all the time. I'm not bothered about that. Oh, she's got like a little magnet in her hand. Does that do it? Perhaps I'll turn it back on again. No, I don't know what the little magnet's about. If you've got one of these, let me know if it does sing a song or it's just a tune or something like that. Or perhaps I'll never put batteries in because I don't want it going on. It's just suddenly gone dark outside. I don't know if that's affected the light. I've got a lamp on us, but it might have affected the light. She's got some quite nice joints there, so she's got quite a bit of movement. Not a size I normally have. She's sort of in between everything. But again, that's probably what attracted me. It's a little bit different. I do think she has a lovely, lovely face. As we said, it's Disney Store, London. Was she a special edition? I really don't know. Is there no date? I can't see a date there. Obviously, that's the speaker where it all comes out. But I just thought she was lovely. What I'm going to do with her, I haven't got a clue. She's got a bit of movement in the head there. Clothing-wise for her as well. I mean, no wonder somebody put a Barbie one on because it's a bit in between. I don't know what is going to fit her. I'm just having a quick glance round on the Smart Doll stuff. Maybe there's something in the Smart Doll range that's in sort of that's been handmade that might fit her, one of the big jumpers or something like that. But it's not going to actually be a proper size. So I'm going to have to try and sort something out for her. I just couldn't resist it. I don't know, did I pay a little bit too much for £5 for it? I don't know. I think she's okay for £5 because I like her. And if you really, really like something, and as long as you're not getting yourself into any sort of debts or anything like that, why not? Enjoy. So I'm going to pop her over there a little bit. We'll just pop her to one side. And then this one. I didn't anticipate seeing this at all. We have a Poopsie. I would have not actually gone out and bought one of these. I think they were really overpriced when they came out. I have a couple of, well, I have one Rainbow High and a couple of lols. I don't really have many of this sort of doll. I do like some of the new Rainbow Highs that are coming out, which is the same company as this. You can see where it went. It had those sort of unicorn things, which I thought were a little bit ugly. They were not really something I want. I get why the kids wanted them, or sort of the pooping and all that sort of thing, but definitely not something I'd be bothered about. Then I suppose they moved into this sort of size doll, and then they definitely made their money when they created the Rainbow High. So it does say MGA 2019, so it's a couple of years back now, isn't it? Obviously she would have had an outfit. Her hair is actually in lovely condition. Usually a doll, if it's a played one, unless, I would have thought it had come with an outfit if it had been somebody who had collected it. But normally when kids have had hold of it, the hair gets tangled, it gets brushed a lot, it gets ruined. But this is actually very, very nice. So the hair was great. That was one of the other reasons I decided to go for it. She cost me £6. Now I know they are going for more than that on eBay. I had a look after the fact. So I do think I got quite a bargain, because again on eBay then you're paying postage, aren't you? So you do have to think about that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the paintwork on her face. I can't see any scuffs or anything. We have a little bit of side movement. They don't have a lot of articulation at all, but I do think she's quite cute. So I will probably get her dressed and sorted, and she can go on the shelf with my Rainbow High, though she's a lot larger than her. Now going back to this little dress, I don't know whether it will fit her, but this was the little dress I found, wasn't it? So let's have a see. It'll cover her up for now, if nothing else. So we'll slide it on. It might be a little bit short, but it's about the right width, because I haven't really got anything of these sort of widths and sizes. That's why I said poor old Mulan's going to be sort of struggling for a while. She'll have ended up with a modified smart doll dress. I think this works nice. Look at that, eh? That was just a lucky find. I wasn't even going into the charity shop. I went in with my daughter, and I just saw this. My grandson got a dinosaur. And then I saw the little dress. It's not velcroing properly. Velcro that way. And I thought it'll fit somebody. It'll fit somebody. Not thinking that it would be this one that it fitted. I think that looks quite cute. I think it really suits her. Footwear, that's going to be an issue, because I've definitely not got any shoes. I might just have to sort of crochet some little slippers, or make her some little fabric ones, because they've got this massive heel. I probably could look on eBay and find some boots, because there's quite often people selling sort of odd shoes and things. But at least she's got a little dress, and I'm really pleased with that. Poor old Mulan sat over there wondering why she's not got a dress. We will sort you a dress there, Mulan. So that was just my charity shop finds. Wow, all sorts. It's quite an eclectic collection this time. The other things are behind me, so I'll bring them over in a second. Can I reach them? Can I reach them? So we have a few dolls, we have a cute teddy bear, lots of bits and pieces. So I think I did quite well there, but as I say, it wasn't in one haul. It's just bits and pieces. We have, let me think, 1, 2, 3. We have 3 charity shops in our village, which is quite handy. And then we have one within sort of either a very short drive or a little bit of a walk's distance. And that's usually quite a good one. That's the one I got my poopsie from. So like I said, it all goes to charity. It's all doing sort of recycling as well. That's my excuse. I'm recycling when I buy another doll. But thank you for watching. If you've got any other information on any of these, or if you've got something similar, or if you've got to your charity shop, I'd love to hear what yours are like, because like I say, I know they're called different things in different areas. They're just charity shops here in the UK. I think in some of the cities there's like what you just call a second-hand shop, where people do actually set businesses up, or they'll call them vintage shops or things like that, whereas ours are just the basic charity shops here up in Yorkshire. So I hope you enjoyed that. I say, please say hi. I need to see some comments. I always try and get back to everybody. If you enjoy what I do, please like, subscribe and share, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye bye for now.